Hello, I'm Brian Fox. Welcome to I Hate Rock Music, and I'm going to do a video now about a band I'm surprised I haven't gotten around to before, particularly because I'm getting up on doing this for about a year and I've covered well over 300 bands. And this should have been one of the first bands I covered because I really love the hard stuff, the really proto metal as they now call it. Um, and this band, LEAFHOUND, obviously is one of the best ones, and it's gotten to be an amazingly huge collector's item. I saw one last year ago for eBay on for about $16,000. Had the rare poster, but what a band! Holy shit! The band is Derek Brooks on guitar, Stuart Brooks on bass. Both of those guys were in a band called Black Cat Bones. Black Cat Bones had a number of high-profile people go through the band, including Paul Kossoff from Free and Rod Price, who ended up in Savoy Brown and Foghat. And then Pete French on vocals. Of course, he ended up in the second version of Atomic Rooster, and then ended up in Cactus. And then Mick Hall's on lead guitar and Keith Young on drums. And so two guitar, bass, drums, vocals. And Pete French is definitely a classic British singer, and he really delivers the goods on this record more than a lot of singers of that type. And the riffs are just pummeling, just so raw, and it's just recorded really to bring out just how pulverizing they were. The album's called Growers of Mushrooms, 1971, recorded in about 11 hours at Spot Studios, released in Telefunken in Germany with a different lineup of songs, and then Decca in the UK. And there's a couple of songs on it that are a little more mid-tempo, but for the most part, it's just slamming hard rock riffs, and they're killer riffs. Both these guitar players are just vicious. And so as far as heavy rock albums, it really delivers the goods. And it's definitely somewhat blues based, but there isn't anything about them you necessarily consider a blues band. They are definitely a proto metal band, and they really stack up with all the heavies. And some reviewers compare them to Led Zeppelin and the like, but they definitely got their own thing going. Pete French is a really strong vocalist. The riffs are killer, the rhythm section's killer, and you just get bare bones, balls out, hard rock in your face with massive riffs and just ferocious playing. And so this is a real gem. Everybody that's into that kind of music should have this record or certainly know about it. There actually was a German 45 of two non-LP songs, Drown My Life in Fear and It's Going to Get Better, and they definitely released a single that was a little more low key than the album. Although certainly in 1971 they could have released one of these hard rock numbers as a single and it would have done fine. But you know they were trying to get their profile up. Didn't read too much about live shows, but I assume they were just a punishingly great live band. And the fact that they recorded this album in 11 hours shows that essentially their live sound is what you hear on this record. And I can believe that. It's definitely crackling with energy and just as unrelenting. And you just really can't get big, fat, hard rock riffs that are much better than what you find on this record. So a lot of people that watch this video, you know all about LEAFHOUND. Those of you who don't, posted below. Prepare yourself. It's really one of the top underground hard rock albums of all time. No exaggeration. I'm Brian Fox. Thanks for watching I Hate Rock Music.